Hello everyone, in this video we tried to explain in detail the places to visit in the Menteşe district, also known as the Central District of Mugla. You can also watch our videos that we have compiled about other districts of Mugla on our channel. We wish you a good time and thank you for your likes and comments. There are various rumors about where the name Mugla comes from. According to the most common rumor, the name of the province comes from the name of Mugla Bey, one of the commanders of the Seljuk Sultan Arslan. Most likely it was named after this commander because Mugla Bey conquered this place, and Mugla turned into Mugla over time. Many students prefer Mugla Siki Kakman University, thinking that there is a sea in the center of Mugla. This is a very confusing issue and I want to explain it immediately. People who do not know Mugla think that there is a sea in Mugla Center, but I am sorry, there is no sea in Mugla Center. The closest sea to Mugla is in Akyaka, 28 kilometers away. So, do not choose this place for university or work just because there is sea, you may be upset. In my opinion, Mugla Center has a huge advantage. There are many places to visit around Mugla and the center of Mugla is located in the middle of these places. I think the reason why Mugla became a province was because it was located in the middle of these places on the map. Mugla Center is located very close to Fethi, Bodrum, Marmaris, Akyaka, Aydın, Izmir and Denizli, and you can easily reach these places, which are approximately 1 to 2 hours away. If you are coming from a city far from Mugla Center, the most practical way is to come by plane. Mugla has 2 airports. One is Milis Bodrum Airport, and the other is Dalaman Airport. Both airports are the same distance from Mugla Center, but while there is no shuttle from Dalaman Airport to Mugla Center, Mudas has regular shuttles from Bodrum Milis Airport. Airport Mudas fee is 50 TL per person and takes approximately 1 hour and 20 minutes. How many days does it take to visit Mugla Center, or Menteşe district? Since the places to visit in Mugla Center are very close to each other, you can complete the places to visit in 1 day at a fast pace. Only since Karabağlar Plateau and Yılanlı Mountain are a little far from the center, you can add an extra half day. If you are coming by car, you can park your car in the closed parking lot behind Kurşunlu Mosque and check out the places to visit. Then, we start our list of places to visit in Mugla Center with Kurşunlu Mosque. Kurşunlu Mosque was built in 1493 upon the instructions of Esiyid Sukeddin Bey, one of the Menteşe lords. Kurşunlu Mosque, which has classical Ottoman architecture, was also used as a madrasa in the past. The most important difference that distinguishes Kurşunlu Mosque from other mosques is that its dome was covered with lead during the repair in 1853. Kurşunlu Mosque, which has a history of 510 years, has been renovated many times and was under renovation when we visited. Don't leave without seeing this mosque, which is the symbol of the center of Mugla, with the hand-carved decorations inside the Kurşunlu Mosque, which is also mentioned in Evliya Çelebi's travelogue. Culture House, located right next to Kurşunlu Mosque, is one of the most popular places in Mugla Center. The cafe here is run by Menteşe municipality, and the prices are quite affordable. Gazlim, tea and orange juice are mostly consumed. The history of the Culture House, which was nationalized in 1999, dates back to the 1800s. The building, which formerly belonged to the Sarıflılar family, has a feature that reflects both Turkish and Greek architecture together. Additionally, Mugla Culture House does not have any entrance fee. Yağcılar Inn. Yağcılar Inn, which is located very close to Kurşunlu Mosque, was an important trade center of the city in its time. Yağcılar Inn, which dates back to 1493, was once a place where oil mills were located, but today it has been restored and serves both as a trade center and as a resting place under the shade of the plane tree in its courtyard. Don't forget to drink tea under this plane tree. Arasta Bazaar. Arasta Bazaar and dozens of shops, located opposite Yağcılar Inn and consisting of side streets, exactly reflect the culture of Old Mugla. Arasta Bazaar, which has a history of 6 centuries, is a popular shopping spot for the people of Mugla and you can shop or have a meal break here. If you want to feel the culture of Mugla, I recommend you to definitely take a walk in the streets of Arasta. Grain Bazaar. Zahir Bazaar is located very close to Arasta Bazaar, and I can say that Zahir Bazaar is the most authentic place on the list of places to visit in Mugla. Trade is still alive here with its restored shops. You can also sit in the cafe here and enjoy the beautiful weather. Do not forget to drink the Turkish coffee made on the sand in this cafe. Mugla Bedrettin Mosque. Bedrettin Mosque was built by Ulema Bedrettin in 1565. Bedrettin Mosque, which has undergone many restorations so far, was last restored in 2007 and gained a new appearance. But there is not much left of its old self. The tomb of Sheikh Bedrettin, who gave the mosque its name, is also located here. House of Uzbeks. Özbekler House, one of the traditional Mugla houses, is also known as the Hasai Hamzalar and Ali Riza Uzbek House, and its history dates back to approximately 225 years. While the building was initially built with an earthen roof, it later underwent certain renovations, and spaces such as winter houses, summer houses, landings and underhouses were built in the building. Mugla Clock Tower. The clock tower was built in 1895 by Hasai Kadazad Suleiman Effendi, the first mayor of Mugla, and his wife Pamana. Suleiman Effendi and Pink Mother had a tower similar to the tower they saw in Damascus, built by the famous Greek master Philvaris, son of Michael Constantine, after their return from pilgrimage. The lower floor of the clock tower is used as a watchmaker's shop, and a round clock dial is placed on the 5th floor of the tower. Thanks to the bell in the historical clock tower, even though the public cannot see the time, they can understand what time it is thanks to the strokes made. Generally, the bell rings as many times as the hour at the beginning of the hour, and only once at half hour. So, do not think that this place is a church just because there is a bell. The inscription on it contains information about both the maker and why it was made. The inscription was written by Didi Ismail Haki Effendi, one of the teachers of Mugla Junior High School and the ney player of Sahidi Mevlevi Lodge. Konakaltı Cultural Center. This is where the heart of culture beats in Mugla. Konakaltı Cultural Center Inn, built in the 1800s, consists of 2 floors. Once upon a time, there were animal shelters, warehouses and shops on the lower floor of this inn, while on the 2nd floor there were areas where merchants and workers coming to the region could stay. Konakaltı Cultural Center has been restored by Mugla Municipality, and is now allocated to Mugla Municipality Education, Culture and Social Affairs Directorate. There are public education centers here in many branches, from folk dances to folk dances. This place is truly a blessing for the people of Mugla. Mugla Museum. We came to Mugla Museum, the cute museum of Mugla. Mugla Museum was opened in 1994, and the works found in the region are exhibited in this museum. Mugla Museum, which was also used as a prison for a while after the Republican era, consists of 5 sections with 4 closed exhibition areas and 1 open exhibition area. These are the Natural History Department, Gladiator Hall, Archaeology Hall, Ethnography Hall and Courtyard areas. In the Natural History Department, bones and plant fossils of animal species that lived around Mugla 9 million years ago are exhibited, and funerary stelae of gladiators are exhibited in the Gladiator Hall. While there are items used in daily life in ancient times in the Archaeology section, clothing items used in daily life from the Republican era to the present, tools and equipment related to weaving and carpentry are exhibited in the Ethnography Hall. In addition, the library and the town hall, located right across and next to the Mugla Museum, are beautiful buildings that show the Mugla culture. You can take great photos here. Saburhane Square and District. If you want to see and experience old Mugla, you should come to Saburhane neighborhood. Saburhane neighborhood smells of history and experiences. Although Saburhane Square is not officially a neighborhood, it is an exemplary urban protected area with nearly 400 registered houses, nearly 170 examples of civil architecture, nearly 100 streets, old inns, fountains, arastas, squares and mosques. Saburhane Square takes its name from the prison that was once located here. Saburhane Square is a settlement where Turkish Greek people lived and beautified, with its different and beautiful architecture. If you want to take a walk on the weekend, you can walk to the flagged hill above Saburhane and catch a wonderful view of Mugla. Lastly, don't forget to visit the Apostle Inn located here. Karabağlar Plateau. We go a little further from Mugla Center and go to Karabağlar Plateau. There are many authentic restaurants in Karabağlar Plateau, where many TV series and movies were shot. Karabağlar Plateau has a grocery store, a mosque, a restaurant, a bakery, a butcher, a blacksmith, a barber, and a tandoor, as well as coffee houses. In the past, folk dances, puppet shows, film shows and oil wrestling were held in Karabağlar Yayla Kavisi. Kia Foturagi is owned by Mugla Municipality, and Supiraglu is privately owned. I can easily recommend Karabağlar Plateau to relax and have a good time. Mugla Yılanlı Mountain. Mugla Yılanlı Mountain, which is the highest hill in Mugla and hosts a magnificent nature surrounded by large forests, is located approximately 20 kilometers away from Mugla city center. This mountain is one of our favorite destinations, because its recreation areas are ideal for picnics and hiking in spring and summer. You can spend pleasant hours with your loved ones while enjoying nature at Mugla Yılanlı Mountain, which also has a restaurant. The closest village to the mountain is Ozlis village in Menteşe. You can include the village in your travel plan during your visit. There is also a fossil area in this village if you are interested. The snow-white appearance of Mugla Yılanlı Mountain, which is covered with snow during the winter months, is a sight worth seeing. In fact, the first snow of Mugla usually falls here. This manages to attract a lot of attention from those living in the region. In addition, the arrival of spring is celebrated with great enthusiasm with the Mugla York Turkmen Festival, which is usually held in May on Yılanlı Mountain. At the festival, where there is a large participation from surrounding villages, handmade products and local delicacies are offered for sale, as well as various folk dances and shows. Mugla Center Nightlife. Since Mugla is a student city, especially the Konakaltı region, where the university is located, is very lively in terms of nightlife. Of course, the nightlife of Mugla Center cannot be compared with Bodrum or Marmaris, but it is still not very dull. Even though the venues are not always open, there are clubs that do good work. Some venues also have good artists and DJs from time to time. This is the list of places to visit in Mugla Center Travel Guide. If you would like to contribute, I am waiting for you in the comments section. Don't forget to check out our other videos on our channel to discover the districts of Mugla. We hope everyone has fun.